Book Club! Hey everyone, Dan here from One Man Book Club. You might know if you followed me for a while, but I have an extremely soft spot in my book-loving heart for self-published authors. Authors who write a book and believe in it and go find a way to make it happen even if there's no official big publishing house that helps them by through their distribution networks and their publicity networks. These authors have to do it all on their own, and there's some of them that are not so good, but there are some who really deserve to be more well known. This is one of those ones that deserves to be more well known. It's called The Legend of Black Jack by a gentleman named A.R. Witham. He wrote me after he read my review to thank me for what I had to say. And spoiler alert, there are some problems with the book. It's not all perfect, but man, it is a really fun story. A lot of people are loving it, and I think you may want to give it a try too. Here's what it's about. First of all, if you go looking around Goodreads, you're going to find some really, really gushing reviews out there. Apparently, there's just a lot of readers who really, really got into The Legend of Black Jack that found it to be a transformational reading experience. Spectacular is one of the quotes. Will live in the hearts of readers forever, somebody said. Perfect, masterful. These are all real quotes from real readers, and they go on and on and on. As much as I did enjoy it, though, I will say that I think I needed a little bit more reality mixed with my fantasy, because I didn't necessarily buy all of it. The Legend of Black Jack was definitely a fun story. There's magic, there's warriors, there's mythical armor, there's elves, pirates, sword fights, dead parents, demons, evil immortal kings, portals to other lands. In fact, I challenge you this. Think of any single fantasy adventure element, and I guarantee that it is in here. Go ahead, try. I dare you. I dare you to think, or I dare you to come up with something that wasn't included in The Legend of Black Jack. Let's see. Dragons? Yep. Magical weapons? Yep. Prophecies? Yep. Talking animals? Yep. Okay. Don't challenge me. Seriously. I promise you. It is all in there, all crammed into this one book. If you're looking for adventure's sake, you found a story that will make you very, very happy. If you need a story that won't ask you to suspend your commitment to reality, you might be a little bit disappointed if you jump into Blackjack. You know, a funny thing, what it reminded me of. Have you ever watched one of those really odd, like train wreck Bollywood films that are just so ridiculous you don't want to watch, but you can't really look away? I remember this one where there's a dude like escaping the bad guys on a horse, and he's doing all these ridiculous things on a horse that are completely impossible. And then he tops it all off by actually like flipping the horse on its side and sliding under a moving semi. I'm serious, it's out there. In fact, if you go to One Man Book Club and look at my review for Black Jack, I put a link to that video on YouTube. Go take a second to watch it. One, you won't be disappointed, and two, it's exactly what reading The Legend of Black Jack felt like. So if you like your stories all brawn and little brain, I bet you'll enjoy The Legend of Black Jack. Now, I appreciate a good mix of both in my fantasy story, so I found The Legend of Black Jack a bit off target, but maybe it'll hit a bullseye for you, so feel free to jump in. I did find enough to keep me reading until the end, so it wasn't all that bad. There's no major content concerns, some very mild language, some not gory fantasy violence, no sexual content. I'd say best for 12 and up, although it'll need to be a 12-year-old who wants to jump into a 500-page reading commitment. Anyway, happy reading, everyone. Give Black Jack a try. Self-published authors need all the help they can get. You might enjoy The Legend of Black Jack. Thanks, everyone. Happy reading.